There we go. What's going on, everybody? Hey, number 2. Really squeezing them in at the end of the month here.
Yeah.
But they're happening.
At least.
Yes.
You're better than Hi, I Think I'm Real, who just finally came back.
Wait, so
Real's been busy for like the past. I think he's been busy with school and work for like the past 2-3 months, and I've been yelling at him to fucking like give me a reason to pay him money.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
It was even funnier because he's just like, how sad is it that Anthem's official Twitter page hasn't updated in a month? I'm like, you haven't posted any content in 3 months. You have no right to talk.
Yeah.
He's like, oof.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel bad about that myself.
It's all good.
Let me see. Hi, I think I'm real.
He just did a video about the missionary that went to the Sentinel Islands.
Yeah, the doomed evangelist dude. Yeah. Prior to that, I never actually saw him make a. I never actually watched the Steve Shives video. That's interesting.
How old is that one?
Only 2 months ago. There's one right before that.
I don't think I watched that one either. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit just shit got heavy, I think, for him. So I can't blame him, you know.
Oh yeah.
He's a cool kid. I really like him a lot.
Oh yeah.
He came to Mem's birthday in Vegas. But he and his girl were also kind of just like taking that as a vacation. So they kind of did their own thing half the time. Yeah, half the time they're hanging out with us. And they were both just awesome. They're wonderful people.
That's cool.
And I really like that he came back and he had that video about the doomed evangelist. And like that was a really interesting fucking video. Like that was great.
Oh yeah, no, when you go all into it, it's just like this kid really wasn't insane, and it's like he had been shot at before. Like,
yeah,
they took his boat and he had to swim back to the fishing boat that he came in on. I'm just like, even if you're an evangelist and even if you're trying to like do missionary work, I'm pretty sure if these people are literally trying to kill you, that might be a good idea to not go back.
Right. Yeah, one might think
you can't preach the message when you're dead.
Yeah, it's
How the fuck did I completely miss that story?
Really?
It's about a year old.
Yeah, I think they're called the North Sentinelese.
Yeah, something like that. Island chained off, or like southeast India, or southwest India. Something like that. And it's a uncontacted tribe of like 200 people.
And every time people have tried to go anywhere near them, like they aggressively shoot arrows at them, and like I don't think that's only. I think there was like 3 other people who got murdered by the tribesmen.
Might have been a different island. I don't know. Aren't there like close to like 50 uncontacted tribes somewhere in the Amazon?
There's probably a few. Yeah, there's probably a few here and there. What's up, Dragon?
What's up? How you doing? I'm at home today. I'm not traveling right now.
You're not sound high. Damn. All right, are you stoned?
Don't sound high yet.
You're at the. Wait till after, please.
Are you inebriated from the marijuanas currently?
No, I don't have. I needed to go charge my vape.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Where the fuck? Oh, there's my charger.
So, Jeff, what do you think of the audio quality? This is my new setup.
That's good. That's really, really good.
This is the stuff I told you should get.
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
I can feel your big dick energy.
No, me too. Oh yeah, no, me too.
I don't know why I'm hung like a light switch.
I love the mixer. Looks like a really nice solid piece of tech. And that's a nice. You know what's? It's bothering me. We were just talking about this before the rest of you guys joined. I have that other microphone that I got for $20, and it actually sounds better than this $300 microphone.
I love that. I love the irony.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
one of those things that guy didn't know what he had, and he sold it for $20.
I actually got the Behringer as a recommendation from Alpha Gaming.
Really?
Oh, okay. Okay. 2 fishermen. Okay, I wanted to look it up and prior to John Allen Chow getting killed by the North Sentinelese, it was 2 fishermen who were illegally fishing in the waters. Their boat drifted too close to the island, and the Sentinelese fucking chopped them up.
You're not supposed to be here.
Mm. Yup.
I don't know you.
Don't- I was about to go there. Those are my fish. I don't know you.
Mhm.
You think with how genetically like poor their island is, they would like capture them and force them to mate with them.
I don't think that's really the thing that's on their mind the most, like.
Yeah, and
I
it
think
might
they
be one of
probably had a
those-
really bad experience with like sickness or something the last time they actually let somebody in.
Yeah.
There was
smallpox blankets. Smallpox blankets.
where was it?
What's gonna happen once the island like is like utterly wiped out due to like genetic, either like they're not like everyone basically becoming a Targaryen.
Mm.
I mean, but the Targaryens' incest made them immune to dragons. So I mean, like,
It made them control dragons too.
yeah, yeah.
That's the main power.
But what about half breeds? Like, I still never quite understood it. It's like, does a little bit Targaryen like make you able to control dragons, or is it just like you have to be full blooded?
Maybe it's a gene, and maybe you have to have maybe it's a recessive or dominant gene.
I don't know.
Fucking nerds.
We are going way too in depth with Game of Thrones lore right now. We
No,
understand.
Sorry,
No,
little
see,
Aegon.
that shit's funny to me because I literally just got a Master Monk award for my LARP. So yeah, it's funny to me.
Oh God, this whole conversation is reminding me of my favorite line in Leverage. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're explaining to me why you're still a virgin.
There are other reasons, but this is not exactly helping me.
Although there's one problem I always have with Game of Thrones. Like, she's got dragons. Use them as a troop transport. Like, attack people on the side with tables.
Oh, okay. Dragon, I think you failed to realize. Just because if she wanted to do that, doesn't necessarily mean that the dragon would let her do that.
That's where you put a nice juicy. That's where you put a nice juicy cow in front of the dragon, so he's not paying attention when you put.
We've also got the fun thing of the dragons are big, slow-moving creatures. Add like 25 dudes on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention everybody on its back becomes an in-flight snack at its will.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if the dragon were to do whatever Dany wanted it to do, Daenerys was not necessarily known as the smartest tactician.
No, she was the moral leader and not the good leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, but she even lost that at the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, strange enough, there actually is a guy that did he's like, okay, whatever happened, we're gonna rewrite the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. Yes,
you're talking about Hello Future Me. Yeah, that was great.
He got some inspiration for a couple ideas from Reddit, but he ended up rewriting the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones.
And it was good. It was good. It was actually good.
It was fantastic. You should go check it out.
Damn, he must have really disliked it.
2 parts. I
didn't hate the ending, but it's just like this should have.
Oh no, that
not
dude
happened the way it did.
And like that dude must have really disliked it.
No, he said he had. He had problems.
He had problems with it. It's like, let's make it better.
Well, the thing is,
he wasn't reading
world building. Right.
He wasn't reading on it.
Okay.
No. The thing is, he does his whole channel is mainly about world building and writing. So he was coming at it from a writer's point of view.
Yeah, and his book just came out too.
Yeah, like that's part of where I heard about the book series Temeraire, where they basically it's an alternate Napoleonic Wars where dragons existed and they're used in warfare.
Oh yeah.
That's where and then in the book Napoleon figures out that he can basically use his dragon core as basically a massive troop transport to basically do a surprise attack on Austria.
Congratulations! You have to transport an upwards of 5,000 Northmen on dragons.
Awesome.
Yeah, but Napoleon had like 1,000 dragons, so it was easier.
And Daenerys at best would have 2.
By the way, hi to everybody in the chat. Hello.
Yeah, but
These
but isn't it?
hangouts are really just casual. We just kind of goof off and just babble about whatever. So
Smack each other's dicks, you know.
a little bit, yeah.
Kiss,
maybe
kiss
bit.
a little bit. Kiss a little bit.
I will sack tap you with a baseball bat so hard, mouth.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing I just realized is she didn't necessarily have to have them as transport. She could have put a couple guys on the back with like Dothraki with bows and arrows and basically rained hell.
Dothraki can barely go across water, let alone fly.
Or drink it at the same time as they walk.
That too.
Yeah, but it would just be a big scaly winged dragon. I meant horse.
That's not how they view that at all.
Mm.
They're the people of the plains for a reason, not the sky.
The people of the plains.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm completely soured on the entire series at this point. I can't even give a shit about it.
I've only been into Game of
I
Thrones
don't even
for
give
the
enough
past
of a
couple years.
shit to see this last season.
Okay, what was
Speaking of Jeff's
It's
reaction,
even
though, I
watch it.
really wish he wouldn't have taken down that Twitter post.
Who?
You. From when you went
Oh.
completely apeshit right after the premiere of this last episode.
Oh,
You took it down?
I nuked everything again.
Uh,
I just do that a lot. I don't know, whatever.
That was the
No,
best reaction I've ever
no.
seen of anybody ever.
now here's a question: What was a bigger letdown, season 8 or the Last Jedi?
No, at that point I wasn't that invested in Last Jedi, so I was like, yeah, it's gonna suck. And then it sucked, and I'm like, yeah, I knew it was gonna suck, so whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Still
was
haven't seen Last Jedi.
The way I look at it, it's just like it could have been worse. I don't think it's the read that everyone makes it out to be.
Yeah. There's a lot of things they could have done better. You guys.
Ryan Johnson can suck a big fat black cock for all I care.
Yeah. I'm really not excited for anything Star Wars at this point. I'm just
I thought you didn't like Star Wars to begin with.
No, he loves Star Wars. He hates the movies.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people when I tell them. Honestly, Jeff, I tell a lot of people because I'm starting to kind of feel the same way as you. I might be a little bit biased because you're Jeff and I love you. But I tell people a lot. I'm like, I think my buddy Jeff Online has a really good take on the whole thing. He's a huge fan of the expanded universe. He loves the universe. He loves the whole concept of Star Wars, but the movies are shit.
Wrong.
And I've gone back and I've thought about it, and I don't know. I think you have a point, man. And a lot of people made that comment about Empire long before I knew you, or even had much of an opinion. A lot of people, old school Star Wars nerds, said all the time, Empire was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because George Lucas didn't direct it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a huge part of it.
And then it's just like the original trilogy. When you actually look back, I think they actually ended up releasing the original unedited screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Before a lot of his wife and other writing team's oversight. It was almost irrecognizable.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Real quick, Jeff, what was that old samurai movie you said that the stories ripped off them?
Hidden Fortress.
Hidden Fortress, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I've been liking is actually the Star Wars TV show stuff. It's been really good.
Which one?
Both. I like Rebels and Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Only reason why you like Rebels is because Thrawn, isn't it? I can
Kakushi Teride
no, I also like how it's really well written too. It's really nice spelled out.
Isn't Chuck Wendig the one that does Rebels or some shit?
No, it's Filoni. It's Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni. Okay.
Why it's good? That's the only reason why I watched it. It's got Dave Filoni.
The part that actually kind of angers me the most about the whole Disney, just everything that wasn't movies or done by us. Clone Wars was basically effectively a Disney product. Everything that wasn't that is gone forever.
Yeah, that really bothers me a lot.
Everything dealing with the Old Republic, everything all that fun shit you grew up with for a while now, it's gone. We're not even gonna try. Only reason why Bane exists is because he was a Clone Wars character for an episode.
Mm-hmm.
No, for a few episodes.
Well,
Public.
no, Darth Bane was in the expanded universe for a while.
Drew Carpathian, the guy that wrote the Mass Effect series, is the one that did the books on him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm your father.
I really want a Bane movie. I want a Bane Star Wars.
Do you
movie.
really want a Bane movie though? Ask yourself the question. Do you really want a Bane movie?
Nah.
Because imagine, even with CGI, trying to get a scene of Darth Bane in a rainstorm swinging his lightsaber around to where he comes out dry.
You don't have to show that.
To quote one
That
of
is
my
literally one of the
favorite quotes,
quintessential moments of his character.
You know what movie I would really like to see that will never fucking happen?
What?
Like a full blown like animated CGI epic telling of the Horus Heresy. Pretty much.
Again, do you really
And
want
the
that?
perfect time. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I want it, but it'll never happen. But it would be. Think about it. I mean, yeah, it would.
But it won't happen.
The lore is so immense, like it could never be done well.
Yes,
but
the lore is so immense.
Just imagine a really badass, well-made fucking CGI movie, beginning with the triumph at Ulanor and ending with Horus's duel and the enthronement of the Emperor on the Golden Throne. It will never happen. It will never be done well. But it's like fantasy FAP material. So
well, at the same time, it's just kind of like
I would just
you say
like
you want this, but you have a lore that contradicts itself because it's been going on so damn long.
oh, of course.
I would just like to have the 2 hours back that I used up watching the Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh my god,
it was
that's
2 hours.
It was the only reason I could tolerate it because I watched it with Paul and TJ's commentary. That's the only reason I could stand it because it was watching them make fun of it. That's what.
Also, remember, guys, the only reason why we got Boba Fett was because he was a Christmas special character.
Yeah.
Is it actually confirmed?
His first appearance was the Star Wars Christmas special.
Well, yeah, we know that was his first appearance, but like, is it confirmed that like he was developed for that?
And I don't think, but I think that's the first time they appeared because I think he appears in was it called in the the cutout scene front where Jabba met Han.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because Jabba used to be a dude, and then in the special edition, they did that awful scene where they superimposed the new Jabba over the old, like, human-looking Jabba guy. It was
he used to be Scottish. Yeah, Jabba used to be a short Scottish guy.
And then they're like, let's make him a huge, gross worm thing.
Yeah, let's make him a hut.
Yeah, let's make him.
Let's literally make him a species that is so physically useless that they somehow have a society.
Yeah,
they actually appear like what's it called, huts. Normally, when they're not fat, look like snakes.
Yes, they're slug people.
Yeah. There was
they were worms.
In the expanded universe, there was a couple of huts, fucking Jedi.
Yeah. There was
whoever thought of that idea needs to be shot.
Your mortal enemy.
Yeah,
whoever thought of that idea needs to be literally shot.
I can't say I could co-sign on that. Yeah.
No, because the Jedi Code is literally the antithesis of a hut.
Yeah, they would.
Well, I mean, people can renounce their fucking their ancestral ways.
I'm pretty sure that it's pretty much genetically ingrained in them to be fucking like shysters and shit.
Whoa, hey,
they're Italian. I thought they were Italians.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
When was the last time you ever saw a hut that wasn't being a dick?
In the expanded universe, only those two Jedi dudes.
In the purely awesome ethical hut that I made for a Star Wars RPG that totally had.
Oh my god. A character
go.
deserves to fail just because it deserves to fail.
How good does that sound? Playing an ethical hut.
Dude, I think that could be actually really fucking hilarious. If you play like a hut that has like all this fucking guilt and shit about the way his species is perceived, and he goes around trying to do humanitarian
guilt.
Yeah, he's got hut guilt, you know? That'd be fucking great. That'd be so funny.
You're playing a German hut. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, Mickey.
Wait, what?
Dude, I really hope they make like they're supposed to be making what's called a Old Republic movie series.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
That better not
Yeah.
be what D&D are doing.
No, I've heard of some.
Oh my god.
Could be interesting.
It could. Yeah.
I don't know. At this point,
I
I
just-
think
I just
Disney's
want- I
taken
just want-
something and just
I
fucking
just want.
raped it.
I just want. Only things I want is I want my Darth Revan. I want one of them and HK-47.
We all want HK-47.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Yep, that would be fucking great. I am super
Who would they
excited.
cast
excited.
as HK? Who would they
What
cast
an
as
HK-47 movie be?
Whoa,
Oh,
and
no.
just in time for the end of the stream. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! No, we
Yay!
just started. We just started this one.
I was like, we just started.
So who would pay Evan?
I farted.
Oh,
The original
I
voice
get it.
actor?
Yeah, it's only almost 3:30 here
This is half
in the
past
night.
2 where you're at, Pallet.
It's a quarter.
Yeah, 20 past 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to head out before
Yeah,
too
right
long.
over
It's getting late here.
All
It's
I
a
know is
quarter
I
to
can't
dick.
wait
20
to see.
after. It's 20 after 8 over here.
It's a quarter to
All I
dick.
know is
It's a half past pussy.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
was going to go and see Brightburn tonight, but then
What
I
is that movie
realized.
even about?
Okay, I'll explain in just a second, but I think I might not be able to because
it's evil Superman.
if I do that, then I won't.
Dragon,
be able to,
shut
like,
up!
then I won't be able to hang out with mems, and like the roundup is gonna fucking do me in. for
Why not
numbers,
take
so-
Mems with you?
to Brightburn? We don't have a sitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really kid
Ben
appropriate
come
movie.
down and do it.
No,
No, it's because Jeff. Well, also, and Jeff is clearly a considerate person who does not bring fucking small children to movies because
No.
people who do that are jackasses.
I do not.
Yeah.
do that.
It was 7 years
I
old,
will
he can't
never
have
do
a sitter.
that. Fuck
I can't
that.
get a sitter. Tom Segura did a bit. He's like, "Well, you don't get to go to the movies."
Yep.
What if the movie
I
was
thought
funny?
Winter was like 7 years old. I thought he could handle the movie theater.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he probably could, but like, I am not gonna take him to a horror movie for one.
That too.
I think he probably actually could do pretty well, all things considered, watching a horror movie. But nah, I don't really want to do
Yeah,
that.
horror movies are good for like 7-year-olds, man. I watched some fucking
The only people that are scared.
Friday the 13th and shit when I was like 6.
Yeah, but
Well,
then you
yeah.
grew up to be the
Yeah,
kind of
that'd be
person that hangs
fun.
around in Jeff's Patreon streams, so you know.
You saying that's a bad
Ooh,
thing?
good points.
I mean, you're here
Yeah,
with us.
It's not a
Zing.
good thing. I'm not gonna argue that.
We're looking
I was
forward
gonna
to
say,
Brightburn. It looks really good.
Could be interesting.
Right, yeah, I can't wait to see Brightburn. I mean, so here's the basic plot premise for Brightburn. Brightburn is basically the concept of what would happen if a race of aliens in a dying world sent a little baby alien across the stars to a faraway land.
That
But it
sounds
just
like the start of Dragon Ball.
well,
Let it finish.
basically exactly the same thing like Superman, except the little kid is a psychotic fucking murderer.
I always assumed it was basically what happens if Superman got bullied as a kid.
Dragon Ball before Goku had a head in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
basically.
Yeah. Dragon Ball
I-
before Goku fell on his head off or cracked his head over a ravine. Shit.
Which is actually kind of funny because that means he's the only fuck up of his entire species.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, are you true? Is Goku truly the fuck up of his species if he's the most powerful of them all?
No,
Yeah,
He's the most powerful
well,
Saiyan to ever
not a-
exist.
he's not a fuck up. He just, for whatever reason, it's been a while, but I'm assuming
that's
that the,
He's the only. He doesn't fight because he's a murderous psychotic killer like Vegeta. He fights because he wants the challenge.
yeah. Well, the whole thing behind it, I think, originally was because Saiyans are inherently aggressive, which is why he
Oh,
was
yes.
such a little shit. Like from
Yeah.
a very young age, they're super aggressive, and then
Fell out of. Then he was fucking Grandpa Gohan had him in a basket. Had him in a basket on his back, and he's just like I'm gonna fucking just do this. Fucking falls out of the basket to the bottom of a ravine, cracks his skull, survives because he's a fucking alien boy, and he's all chill.
Yeah, but he still grows up to be a terrible father. So
Oh,
That's
I mean,
because he dies fucking 4
to
times.
be
Like
fair,
Gohan's well adjusted.
to be fair,
Really?
Vegeta didn't even acknowledge he had a kid until he saw the future version die.
Yeah.
Goku's like,
He
yeah, I've got a
sounds
kid. I'm not gonna
like a
be around. I
charmer.
want to train.
Yeah, but fuck you if you like slap Bulma though, man.
Oh, bro, Beerus had it
There is
coming.
that.
I don't watch this show.
Overly buff men punching each other. It's mindless entertainment and it's fun.
amazing.
It is
It's-
literally it's the true way. It's the true way of saying the show is this shit's been going on too long. Do we care? No. Has it power? Is it basically recognizable from when it first started? Yeah. Do we care? Not particularly. No.
No, fair. No.
Jeff, there is one
Yeah,
anime you do need
it
to
pretty
see
much
though.
went downhill from after.
Is it the
Dragon
one
Ball
about eating
Z.
ass? Like
Boku
No.
no Pico?
No.
He's
No.
already seen that one.
Yeah, I've already seen
Did
it.
someone mention eating ass?
there's an anime about eating ass now.
Ah,
of
there we
course,
go.
Mouth would
What the
chime in for that
fuck?
one.
There we go. All right.
I'll take it
No.
easy. Don't worry.
Now,
Don't worry.
let's you know what?
It's
Let's
called-
just get it out of our system. We're talking about eating ass now. This is what's happening. It's fine.
Actually, what I was gonna say was, has anyone seen? My brother got me.
Be shy,
My brother
Jeff.
My brother got me to watch a really cool anime. Actually, and I'm not an anime guy, but has anyone seen Baki the Grappler?
I've heard of
No.
I've not seen
Yeah.
it, but YouTube keeps suggesting it to me.
The
Yes.
the
Pretty
Netflix
good,
one
actually.
is okay, but the original was much better.
The Netflix.
watching.
Do you mean the movie of Baki?
Netflix actually has a Baki series now.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
like a new series?
It's a continuation
There you go,
of
guys. I'll
the
see ya.
series.
Because yeah, like there was only 2 seasons, kind of Baki the Grappler, and then they did a movie, and the movie was basically like an extended read, like almost shot for shot retelling of his match with Shinogi, I believe, the cord cutter.
Yeah. This one actually takes place. I think it's
After the tournament.
a year or
Obviously.
2 after the tournament.
Yeah.
He's going back to school and he's still got the cast on, so it's not quite that long. It's just a couple months after, but yeah, it's shortly after the tournament.
Is Jack in it? Jack Zama. Jack Hama.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's in it still.
Dude, I looked up some shit about that manga, and that manga is like so much crazier and like insane than obviously than the anime was. They fight a fucking caveman, for fuck's sake.
Is his name Vandal Savage?
No, but his name's Pickle. Literally, he's a
Yay.
caveman, and they call him Pickle.
Anime.
Yeah.
I know, Jeff. I'm not on your side of this conversation.
It's all right. It's all right. It's fine.
Anime
I
is a
really
very
like that
acquired
show, though,
taste.
dude.
No, I mean,
Hey,
I'm
dude.
glad. I'm always happy when people find a show that they really like. So like that's
Also,
cool.
also, it's not politically correct to call him a caveman. He's a homeless person.
No, he's literally like a prehistoric human who's used to going on all fours and bipedal. And when
Me
he
too.
beats the shit out of people in his just savage, purely instinctual fighting style, like at one point, what's his name, Caillou Retso, he actually eats Kaio's fucking leg. And then at one point, I think it was after he loses his leg, Kaio Retsu, who's like huge kung fu guy, actually starts learning American boxing of all things.
These are not my fetishes.
So then,
what
wait,
I was going to say before is, Jeff, you're pretty big into horror, right?
Oh yes.
If you go for
murder
Junji Ito, I'm
porn?
gonna hurt you.
Or do you go for psych horror?
I like pretty much all horror. I like anything from visceral body horror to psychological, supernatural, serial killer.
Okay.
I'll watch
Then
You better
more
not say
porn.
dead tube.
Yeah.
Don't say dead tube. Do not say dead tube.
No, I was going to say Future Diary.
Oh,
Dead
I like that one.
See, and you were talking about your love of horror films on the last Twitch stream that I was able to get on, and you recommended some movies to me, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't find them.
Oh,
like
no.
I need to find a decent I'm hoping to find them on stream. Honestly, I would rather stream
find 'em
them
on
than
Cinewhale, I don't know
buy
where you
like
find 'em.
DVDs and shit. You know.
Oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
should totally try Cinewhale. If they're not on there, I'm not sure where the hell they would be.
Were they? They were Japanese, weren't they? The ones that I was suggesting to you.
Oh.
What was that one? Necromantic.
Oh,
Oh
that's
god, the
different.
height
Okay.
of French extremism. I hate that
German
fucking film movement.
German.
Yeah,
Necromantic was German.
Das
oh
ist gut.
god. Just I hate that entire like genre of just like it's technically speaking French extremist, but it's just I hate that entire fucking genre of shit. Like let's see how far we can go with this just to make people uncomfortable for no reason.
I mean, the thing is, Necromantic was actually done as an art film. It was done as a very ambitious project, for the very sole purpose of it doing exactly what it did. So I mean, like, yeah, it does still belong to the same genre as that era of like extremist cinema.
It belongs to Cannibal
You couldn't
Holocaust.
even find Serbian film on any of the standard
That would be
Serbian
hard to
films,
find.
streaming sites. Like I know a couple that I've heard, like Train to Busan was on Netflix for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still there, but
I don't
Serbian film for Netflix.
Yeah, Serbian film might actually just be one of those movies that where even the pirate sites don't want to touch it.
I feel like such a piece of shit.
Bad.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's really awful. It's like it's the most scariest, worst horror film most graphic.
It's not even the
horror film
scariest.
I've ever seen.
It's just like it takes Necromantic and turns it up to 11, and it's not even a good movie.
Well,
Visitor Q does that a lot better.
I still kind of feel like
Train to Busan is really, really good. And unironically, like Train to Busan is a really good film. I did not expect that a Korean film was going to beat the shit out of most zombie movies coming out of the West, but it did. It's really good.
I feel like a piece of shit because I'm still missing like 99% of like movies. Like I said, last 10 years I missed most of shit, and it's because I just feel like most everything sucks. And yeah, I make judgment calls before I would see shit. Although as far as horror movies go, and I might have mentioned this on stream before, you want to see a really well done zombie movie? If you don't mind subtitles, watch that French movie, The Horde. That was a good zombie movie, man.
That was
and
a
it was
really good zombie movie.
And it was a good story because it wasn't just a good zombie movie. It was they threw some. I mean, it begins with a group of cops putting on ski masks with the intention of murdering a bunch of fucking gangbangers off the clock. And that's already fucking compelling. It's like, oh shit, these fucking cops are.
Yeah.
And then they get captured, and then the zombies break out, and then the ones that are left, they basically have to team up with the gangbangers who killed a couple of their comrades to get out of the building. It's so fucking cool.
There's
what's that called? You said
The Horde.
The Horde, yeah.
I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but that's where I saw it.
I don't know if you'll find this one, but one of my favorite horror movies. It's called Perfume: Story of a Murderer.
Yeah, that's
there
really
are two
good too.
good zombie movies.
Yeah,
Dead Girl, which is creepy, disturbing horror zombie movie. Jeff, you've seen Dead Girl, surely.
Yeah, oh yeah, come on.
Yep, and also Fido for a comedic zombie movie.
Yes, Fido is fucking wonderful.
I like that
You're
movie.
willing to switch your brain off. That movie is hilarious.
I will.
Go ahead.
One of them that's kind of like a slow burn, but it really pays off in the end. It's on Hulu right now. It's called Baskin. It's a Turkish horror film. And
Erdogan lets film be practiced in his country. What is this?
Well, this was made back in 2013, so they stuck it in.
Okay.
But there's a certain part of this movie that is so very Hellraiser that its execution is honestly brilliant. It's very brilliant.
Hellraiser.
Turkish Hellraiser, basically.
No, early Hellraiser or late Hellraiser.
Oh no, we're at, like Hellraiser 1.
Okay.
See, now you're just making me think of The Void again.
Yeah, The Void is good.
The acting is shit. I want to repeat.
Well, yeah, no, the acting.
I
is
hate
fucking
everybody, and
abominable.
it's but that movie, it's weird. I had a hard time getting through it, but then I watched. And I'm like, I'm kind of glad Jeff fucking recommended that shit.
So when's Jeff book getting converted into a movie then?
When's what?
Your book.
When's your
my
book
book.
getting adapted to movie?
When somebody actually reads it.
Oh,
I don't
speaking
know,
of
tell
book,
us your pen name. I'll fucking tell you.
my roommate went #1 for like 2 days for new
No
releases.
shit.
Yeah,
No shit. That's
on her latest
great.
book.
That's wonderful. Fuck yeah.
I'm still working on my book.
It's a process, man. It's a process, but it's worth it. It's rewarding, at the end when you finally when you can really hold it in your hands and see that you made this thing. It is an incredible feeling. Even if you end up being extremely self-critical like me and think everything that you touch sucks, it still is a really good feeling. So
are you 76% now?
So I'm saying,
God
what?
damn it. Everything I touch is broken. Not as broken as 76.
The hubby and I
Huh?
co-wrote a comic book together. That was really awesome.
Hell yeah.
He did all the art for it, and I just kind of collaborated with him on the writing and creating the character. And
Nice.
yeah, getting over that hump from the first book, and coming out with issue 2, that's a whole other challenge.
Yes, it is.
I've been thinking maybe trying to write a novel. I might be limiting myself because I've also thought I have a lot of really great ideas for video games and movies because I'm a very visual person and I can paint vivid fucking images in my head of scenes of movies and shit. Or if I see something that it's not well done in a movie, I'll have a very vivid image of how I think it could have been better. So I'm wondering if I should learn how to just, if nothing else, just to kind of get a feel for other things, branch out and try writing screenplays and shit like that.
I mean, why not?
It's very difficult, but you have to focus your efforts into something and see it through to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more
Don't
important
dabble.
than-
I see what you're saying.
It is not easy.
Yeah, it's difficult. We ended up selling the character to a publishing company locally, and I'm going to try to do something with her, expand her universe a bit, and cross her over with other titles.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm working on a sci-fi. I have a sci-fi idea I'm working on.
You have a what?
Oh.
A science fiction universe that I'm working on.
Oh.
Nice.
I just it's interesting. There's a lot of science fiction. You don't ever have kind of the beginning of like what we call interstellar exploration, like Star Trek.
Oh my god!
Kind
Dragon's
of already
on one of his adventures again. Dragon.
Where I am.
Tell
Where
us
you
your
going?
secrets.
You can hear the
Where are you?
buses.
I'm outside. I'm just outside my house.
Ah, I thought you were off on one of your adventures again. Man,
Pansy.
Damn it.
built me up for nothing.
I like it when you take us places. You never take us anywhere anymore.
Hey, I took you guys. I took you guys to the store last time.
Nobody
I
cares.
don't know. I've been traveling for like 2 months, so I missed it.
We want to go to the store now.
I have to go pick up my dad at the bus stop in a minute.
All right. Well, you'll take us there, right?
Yeah, I'll take you to the bus stop. Which is why
Fine. I guess we'll settle for that.
Guess that'll do. Yeah.
When are you going to take us on some more adventures then, Jeff? Mems did it when it snowed. Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Yeah, I should do that. That'd be cool.
Nice.
Adventures.
Did I miss a field trip on a previous hangout?
It wasn't on Hangout. It was Mems went trekking through a snowstorm that we had here. It's really rare that it snows here, but she took people on an in real life stream to the store with her. It was really cute.
Well, it's Dragon's adventures that you've missed because he's taken us to the car dealership to get sandwich, the white power sandwich. I mean, he's taken us a bunch
White
of
power sandwich is the best, dude. The white power sandwich is probably one of the funniest fucking things. Oh my god, I laughed so fucking hard at that shit.
Please do explain the white power sandwich. That is an interesting title for a sandwich
have a
or whatever
black
it
filling?
is.
Okay,
Jeff,
so
does it have a black filling?
don't know, but So what happened was is Dragon had his headphones in, but he was going into a Subway to get a sandwich, and he could hear us, but nobody out in the real world could hear us. Only he could hear us. And so we decided we would try and tell him to make a white power sandwich.
Yeah.
Like insist very loudly in the store that you better make sure that bread is white. I want all the mayonnaise you got in that container there.
White
Oh my
cheese.
God.
White cheese.
God.
Turkey, white cheese,
No,
mayo,
it was
white
tuna.
bread.
It was tuna.
It's tuna.
Tuna.
It's tuna. Yeah.
God,
That was
God.
that's
fucking great.
hilarious.
Did I ever tell you what a scabby, sweaty Nedden is?
I don't want to know.
I don't
It's,
think I need to
I genuinely
know
do not want to know, Mouth.
First
I
of
do
all,
not
do you-
want to know.
Do you know what a Nedden is?
I don't want to know.
I
It's
want
just
to know.
slang.
fuck it.
What
It's,
about them bears?
it's slang for pussy, for vagina. But
Oh.
a scabby, sweaty Nedden is when you go to Subway and you get their crab meat, and you also get pepperoni on it.
Crab
disgusting.
meat and pepperoni.
Yeah. So
disgusting.
you got the
Oh.
Nedden
Ew.
and then the
There are
pepperoni's
certain
the
ideas
nice
of
sweaty
pepperoni.
calves.
Seems like someone in Boston would do.
Yeah,
That's an affront to everything that tastes.
Mouth,
edible.
there are
It's an
certain
affront
things
to
that are supposed
taste
to be kept
buds.
to themselves, and then
So
it's
I had
one of them.
I had some homies who used to do underground music here in Salt Lake, and there was a Subway that a bunch of them worked at. And my big fat homie, Sloppy D Killa, what we called him,
Big fat
Sloppy
homie.
D!
It's fucking
What up,
disgusting.
dog? He told me, oh man, you gotta try a scabby, sweaty Ned. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was disgusting.
That sounds like someone's girlfriend.
Just
I thought it was good at
stop.
first, and then I got it again, and I'm like, ah, this is disgusting. No.
Yeah, it's
Fucking pepperoni and imitation crab mixed with shitty mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no.
Shit.
Oh, God. So I've got somebody in another Discord server trying to convince me that Sabaton is underground. I'm like, huh?
No.
Sabaton?
Yes, and I was like, just because you qualify for the American version of the underground does not make you underground.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not,
in America
that's not how
they
that
play
works.
these shitty little rinky-dink clubs over here. Over in fucking Europe, they're selling out fucking festivals. That's
Yeah.
not underground at all.
No, I would never call Sabaton underground. That doesn't make any
Powerwolf,
sense.
not underground. Beast in Black, Glory Hammer,
It's
definitely not underground.
Like it's underground like a cave in the Alps.
Camelot, definitely not underground.
Yeah, definitely not underground.
And I'm like, you are literally listing European power metal bands.
Weird.
I
God.
have recently come to the conclusion that there is absolutely no way in any format, in any universe, in any world that I belong to, that I am ever going to find the time to listen to or read a book.
Yeah,
You could just
it
listen.
just never fucking works out because I feel that. I feel that so fucking much lately.
Like everybody told me I need to read a couple of different books as a, you know, as anyone that is an appreciator of English and writing and script writing, that I should read these two books, and I still cannot find the fucking time to do it.
And that's why I Audible.
I mean,
yeah, that's why I have Audible.
Even on,
I got to
I
listen
have
to.
an Audible. Even I got my books for free, and I still can never find the fucking time to listen to them.
I mean,
Just play them when you're driving.
no, stop, no.
I listen to Audible while I work, and I listen to Audible while I cook. I mean, that's where I
Yeah.
do my Audible.
Actually, yeah, no. Audible's the only
Me
reason
too.
why I was able to get through half of Mein Kampf during work.
That's how I was able to listen. That's how I was able to get through Crime and Punishment and a bunch of Robert Greene books.
There's a number of books I've been. Actually, what's good is the great courses things. You can learn a lot of shit just by buying one of those.
Yeah.
If you're listening
Right now,
on
I'm
fiction,
listening
I
to-
probably haven't read it.
Yeah, right now I'm listening to the ultimate religious satire book.
Good Omen.
It's called Lamb: The Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal by Christopher Moore.
What the fuck?
Mm.
And it's read by Fisher Stevens, which makes it even more funny.
Oh God, Fisher Stevens. You know, he's kind of a babe. I'm sorry to say it, but he is kind of a babe.
There's a book series I read.
Well, right now, if you look at him, he almost wouldn't need makeup to do Jack Skellington. I mean, he's got no neck to begin with, and he's just getting sunken in his face.
Wow, that's too bad.
One of the book series I've been reading is called the Expeditionary Force. They recently got picked up for a show. They're
Dragon,
sci-fi.
with nonfiction, we probably haven't touched it.
Yeah.
Especially your nonfiction, we definitely haven't touched it.
It's not nonfiction. It's an actual. It's a sci-fi.
A sci-fi nonfiction.
No. What?
That's what you just said.
No, I said it's not nonfiction. I said it's a sci-fi book.
I heard a nonfiction. I heard sci-fi nonfiction. I'm like, huh?
No, I didn't say nonfiction. I don't normally read nonfiction.
You should try it sometimes. Believe me, real
I
life
do.
can actually be
It
more.
has some. But I don't read it often.
Real life can actually be sometimes a lot more interesting than fiction.
Well, as I said, I've done some of those great courses
Word.
things where it's like I learned about England and other shit like that.
Oh, tell me about England. That's my city.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm in English history. I'm talking about from the Roman Empire all the way to the 1700s.
So only
I
half
cannot
of
believe
English
that
history?
anyone could cover that in any reasonable level of depth. There is
What, Hadrian's
way
Wall?
too much.
Well, no. It was broken up. I had 2 different lecture series. They're each like 20 hours long.
Yeah, that's still barely enough time to cover the fundamentals of the War of the Roses.
Yeah, no, they covered it in over 2 hours to cover the War of the Roses.
Yeah, that's nowhere near enough time for that shit. Jesus.
I know, but I don't know. Again,
Spark notes, come on.
Yeah, it's basically that.
See, I'm such a movie geek that when you mentioned War of the Roses, all I could think about is the Michael Douglas film with Kathleen Turner in the 80s.
Oh yeah, shit. Forgot about that one. That one's good.
I just watched it recently on cable a few weeks ago. It's a classic. It's
It
good
is.
stuff.
It's still a legitimately good fucking movie.
Yeah, it might have been a book. If it was a book, I wouldn't have known because I don't read books. I watch movies. What can
Books
I
are for
say?
nerds.
Yeah,
The book was good. They'd make a movie out of it,
that's right.
and then a Netflix series.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've just realized this that there's a lot
And
of
then a shitty remake.
Yes.
there's a lot of famous
An
battles
American remake.
and wars in history that they could basically adapt into movies by just simply changing the genre, like making it fantasy or sci-fi.
That's true.
You could take the Napoleonic Wars, but set it in a fantasy realm, and it would actually be pretty bitchin'.
Yeah.
That's basically what Game of Thrones. I mean, what?
No, that's the War of the Roses. At least the early.
More like the War of the Houses. Don't laugh at that.
Damn!
Jesus
He
Christ.
did it again. He did it again.
Bad lad! Absolute bad lad!
Fucking shit. Jesus.
That's got me thinking I thought of one of the most annoying dad jokes. It's like knock knock.
Who's there?
Nobody's biting.
Juno.
Juno who?
Juno nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh my God! You're fired. Get out.
And on that note, I think I'm
Don't
going
come
to bed.
back.
No.
I,
I think I
Be
just
gone,
threw it
ye.
I think I just
Hey,
threw it
I'm
in my
30
mouth.
now. I'm starting to develop dad jokes.
I taste blood. Dragon, wait, hold on. Dragon. Proud of you.
Proud of you. Good job.
That's that is pretty much how I give people shit for telling stupid jokes. I'll repeat it back. Like, did you just say? And they'll be like, yep. Proud of you.
Good. Well done. Proud of you. Good.
You sound like George Costanza's mom right now.
Oh, George.
I miss Seinfeld.
It's
Fuck
on Hulu.
Seinfeld.
It's on Hulu.
I know. I watch it occasionally.
yikes.
I watch
No,
it
there's
all the
not.
fucking
No,
time.
there's
The
one
show
show
was
I would
only-
not go over and watch all over again. No,
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not.
There's some good parts, but I won't watch them all.
It's so good.
It's so
What?
fucking good.
The doll.
The biggest problem I've got with Seinfeld is that it seems like it's effectively where sitcoms jump the shark.
Kinda. Yeah.
It's like
To be fair-
like the only thing that seemed like attempting to try something different might have been Big Bang Theory when it first started off.
Yeah.
Ew.
I couldn't get into Big Bang Theory either.
When it first started, it was okay.
I see you two are a person of culture.
Are you a fan of The Bang?
No, it's just,
Hey, Dad.
No.
the major problem I had with the show was the fact that the joke wasn't the references. The joke was they were making the references.
Yeah, that was that.
That and they all got fucking married when the original premise was they fucking a bunch of dudes who couldn't get laid because they're a bunch of fucking nerds. Like
Yeah.
Howard's got a wife. Sheldon's getting married. God damn.
No, Sheldon is married.
Yeah, Sheldon got married to someone that's equally as fucking retarded as him.
They got Blossom to play his wife.
Did
You know,
Raj ever get married?
I think
Big
I
Bang
met
Theory.
her.
I think
They're not sure if they
Raja
wanna
had
make
that
him gay or not.
controlling
Wondering,
girlfriend, the one that was like super controlling. That was her. That was Raja's girlfriend. I don't know if she married him.
Because I remember there was the one where Raj was. The only reason why Raj was dating this chick is because she was actually more antisocial than him.
Yeah,
They were on a date at the library. She went to the bathroom and tried crawling out the bathroom window to get out of the date.
Yeah, I've never watched that show.
I watched a few episodes.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much most of the characters are like the caricature of what people think nerds are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Everything wrong with American comedy.
Everything wrong with American comedy, yeah, but at the same time, it's just like it was endearing for what it was when it first started off.
Hey, Brick. Hey, at least we don't get censored.
Hey.
Passenger seatbelt.
Yeah,
fasten your
seatbelt,
Dragon. Jesus Christ, Dragon, you're
fasten
gonna
that
die.
shit.
That wasn't me. It's my dad.
Dragon, if I have to upload if I have to upload a fiery crash of you in a car to live leaks, I'm gonna be pissed.
So, real quick, because nobody ever super chats on these things. I don't expect it. But Dominic Craig, thank you very much, buddy. He says most of the reading I do is Yes Manga, movie about August Milish, a former German noble who fought for the Union during the U.S. Civil War. August Milish.
What? Wait, that happened?
Wait, a German noble that fought for the Union in the Civil
during
War.
the U.S. Civil War. Yeah.
I do know the Germans were observing the Civil War because Otto von Bismarck utilized what he learned from the Civil War to help plan the Austro-Prussian War.
Or is it August Willish? Milish or Willish? It might be Willish.
I don't know. All I know is that most of the time in U.S. history class, they don't ever talk about the Civil War draft
Willish.
riot.
He was a military officer in the Prussian army and a leading early proponent of communism in Germany. In 1847, he discarded his title of nobility. He later immigrated to the United States and became a general in the Union Army during the American Civil War. That's crazy.
That is fucking nuts.
Wow. That would be a really cool
do know
movie.
Lincoln corresponded with Karl Marx.
Wouldn't surprise me. But
no, wouldn't surprise me either.
Fucking yeah, no. I'm really surprised that most history classes don't talk about the Civil War draft riots.
Oh yeah, dude.
There were
there were draft riots in the Civil War because the Union was the only reason why the Union Army was still able to stand is because they had a constant flow of people. And what would happen is you'd get all like these Irish and a lot of these Irish immigrants coming over. And Civil War's going on. Well, you're citizens now, which means you can be drafted in the military. But you could, I think you could pay like $300 to get you or someone you know out of the draft pool. And so like a lot of these rich dudes were getting their kids out of it, and fucking the Irish immigrants are just like, I didn't start this war. This has nothing to do with me. Why am I being drafted? And they started fucking going into these like rich people's houses and dragging them out on the street and murdering them.
Wow.
That's what the last half of the plot to Gangs in New York is.
I really do love that movie. I
haven't seen it all the way through.
It's not a bad
Gangs of New York all the way through? Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a long movie.
It's a pretty
like close to
decent
3 hours?
movie. Well, that's nothing. I mean, Gone with the Wind was what, 5?
We don't talk
hours?
about that one.
We don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about that one.
Gone with the Wind because you don't frankly give a
If you
damn.
say so. Oh, man.
Why do we not
We don't
talk
do that
about
here.
that one? Oh.
We don't talk about that one because obviously you're going to compare a long movie and someone's going to bring up Gone with the Wind and it's just like, fine, whatever. Obviously, I can't say it's a long fucking movie anymore.
I know what movie we can talk about.
What?
Cool World.
Oh god.
Oh Christ. Egads.
I knew that'd get a laugh out of Jeff.
I love Cool World. Cool World's great.
My
World.
underage boners.
Oh, I know. Who was it that played the female lead?
Kim Basinger, Basinger.
Was it Kim Basinger?
Pretty sure.
I think you might.
She was pretty young. You're Kim Basinger. It's Basinger.
Basinger.
Didn't
That is
she, like,
not a
buy a
high-rated
town?
movie.
That is one of my favorite fucking Simpsons episodes.
Yep, Kim Basinger. Gabriel Byrne. Holy shit! But like, did you ever look at the fucking rating on
Is it
IMDb for
waffle?
this?
Is it gabbage?
It's 4.8. It's real bad.
It's gabbage. It's beard.
It's gabbage.
Beard.
It's real bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, that's rough.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, big oof, big fucking oof. Wow.
Capital oof.
Big
That movie is
fucking
pretty
oof sounds
bad.
Huh?
Oh, Jeff.
Hey Jeff.
See, now you're making me think of Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, God.
I was
Oh my
thinking of Home
God.
Improvement, but okay.
Wow.
Well, that too. And
You
the
know what's
Santa
funny?
Claus.
You know what's funny is the kid from the what's it called from Jungle to Jungle was in Fanboys. He was the guy who basically got dragged along with them.
Really?
Same guy, all grown up.
Wow, dude. Okay, that's strange.
The only reason I know that because he was on one of the shows I watch, Being Human, and I'd seen Fan. I was like, wait a minute, that guy looks familiar. I'm like, so I looked at his IMDb. I'm like, holy shit, that was the same kid from Jungle to Jungle. It's like Sam. It's like Sam something. I can't remember his last name, but it's like
That's a weird ass shit, man.
Let's talk about Shazam.
I love
still haven't
Shazam.
seen-
Wait,
I still
I
haven't
haven't seen it yet.
Shaquille O'Neal.
that's
Oh,
not
that
Shazam.
one.
That's Kazam.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, I was close.
No, you weren't.
I got
Yeah,
the
now-
gist.
Shazam actually was
What-
really good, though. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was like.
I
some
want to see
people-
it because it looks awesome.
Some people like lost their fucking minds, be like, "This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life." I'm like, nah, it's not that good, but it's good. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
You know, I'd love to see. I honestly I'm waiting for someone to come out and say that them creating Shazam was an intentional way to hide the Mandela effect.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm
sure.
waiting to find that video.
Like
Honestly,
there is any doubt at this point. Come on.
I want to see that movie for one scene when he throws Batman at the bad guy, the little statue. And what's really dumb is I didn't even really get it at first. I'm like, oh, I threw Batman. I'm like, wait. I saw it a few times. I'm like, this is a DC movie. It's stupid, but yeah, I want to watch that movie because it's like it's an adolescent power fantasy. Which I mean, I wanted to be a superhero like any kid did growing up in the '90s, and and it just looks fucking hilarious. Some young ass kids suddenly got godlike powers. Yeah, it looks fucking awesome.
It was an interesting departure
Well,
from
not
the
only that, he
usual
also grows.
sidekick power
He also becomes an adult basically, so he's able to basically act. It's basically not only a power fantasy. It's like, holy shit, I get to like do all the shit adults do, like go get beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that's been a common theme in movies and shit. There was that movie Big and fucking any of the Freaky Friday reiterations. Every kid has that fantasy of like,
There
what if I
was,
could just suddenly do everything that adults can do? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I can't wait till I'm an
speaking-
adult so I can do whatever I want,
Si-
and then
since
you
we're-
just laugh and laugh and laugh.
Since we're on the topic of Shazam, I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Young Justice at any point in time, but there's an episode of
No.
Young Justice where
Looks bad.
it's really actually pretty good. But there's an episode where fucking random sorcerer dude, I can't remember his fucking name off the top of my head. He manages to create 2 split realities that are coinciding with each other, and adults exist in one and kids exist in the other. And the one that has to save the day is Shazam because he can go back and forth between both.
Oh, that's rad.
I want to
Crazy.
teach Shazam.
Dominic, you don't have to super chat. I read just the regular chat. I
There's
totally
not
read the
enough
chat.
people actually watching this. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, say whatever you want, man. It's all good. But you're actually like I'm
Use
keeping
the
this
N-word.
I'm keeping this page up about August Willish because that's interesting. I really do want to look into this more.
Hey Jeff, when are you gonna have Hannibal Monty on? That you've been on the Morning Wood.
Oh, as soon as possible. This whole month has completely fucked my brain up. But I'm talking to both Hannibal and Monty about being on their show and then being on the Saints and all that sort of stuff. It'll be great. I love those people.
Well, you have to let me know where all the parties are this year because I live so close to VidCon. I decided I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna drive over on Friday night. I'm on Saturday night.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. This year, me and Memory are not getting like an Airbnb.
I know that you said that because she's coming on with like business.
Yeah, she's going to VidCon on business. Whereas I get to go just to go do whatever. So I'm gonna be looking for the fucking parties too. Because usually like the parties are wherever it is that we are renting an Airbnb. But not this time. So
Yeah, Hannibal Monty might be coming down for this. That's going to be crazy. You, Ben, Billy, and them all together in one place.
I don't know if Ben is gonna go.
I thought you said he was.
He mentioned going to something recently, and I was like, "That's during VidCon, dude. Like, I don't think that's gonna work out." But he didn't say. He didn't say like what exactly it was. Here, let me look at my fucking phone.
I hear a cat.
Mama Kitty, come here.
You know the news, the New Mutants. Apparently, the New Mutants movie is getting a bunch of reshoots.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, it's craft beer and music festival, Punk and Drublic. It's like a punk rock music and beer festival in Portland, but it's gonna be like literally during VidCon. So.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, you talked about something like that.
No, it's weird.
What's going on with Ben that he wouldn't go to VidCon?
It's VidCon.
Some people don't really dig VidCon that much, to be honest. It's weird, but
Yeah,
I love it.
It's not for me. It's not really about the actual event. It's more like what goes on around it. Like it was like last year we all had to, the hotel. Like every year we end up showing out the hotel.
Which one was it?
The one next to the convention. The one next to convention.
Oh, like the fucking Hilton and shit. Yeah.
Dude, I got so. I think I actually hit. Because remember it was like I was chilling out with Matt, Monday and Matt, and Bunty and Derek, all like Saturday.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I don't know. It's
nothing
crazy.
to do. Nothing really to do.
Buddy, come here.
There really wasn't a whole hell of a lot to necessarily do. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be an interesting thing to see who all is able to like hang out and party and do stuff. That's anybody's guess, really.
My favorite memory still was last year when I got home and I got a text from Nick saying, "Hey, are you still in Anaheim? We got this like cocaine. We're chilling out with MS-13 and have this cocaine."
Yeah. That one was a bit sketch.
Yeah, I was like,
For the record, the Jeff Holiday channel does not support the use of cocaine.
It's not cocaine specifically.
and
Unless you're giving
associated
me some. What?
Don't forget to
gang
do
members.
drugs responsibly.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Responsibly or irresponsibly, just do them.
Yes.
I'm
Guys,
still
say
waiting.
hi to my cat.
Hi,
He
kitty.
came up to chat with y'all for a minute. Just
So, who do you think's gonna be the next state to like decriminalize shrooms after Colorado?
That's the question everybody's asking right now, isn't it?
My state still has to at least decriminalize marijuana.
right.
We don't even have it for legal use, man. I'm not concerned about shrooms.
I don't like the way it makes me feel. I'm not a big fan of using it myself, but decriminalizing, that's like the first step to
Yeah,
eliminating a lot of fucking issues in that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think there just needs for like weed. There's be a national decriminalization. They don't even have to legalize it. Just nationally decriminalize it and say,
Dragon, you do know the reason why that will never happen, right? At least not in the foreseeable future. Because you have an entire section of a federal bureau called the DEA.
Yeah, they still have other drugs to go after. They have
weed is the biggest one.
Yeah, it's a moneymaker.
You get rid of about 70% of what they're there for.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they know so many people use it, and it's not that big of a deal, but they use it as a moneymaker.
And weed was starting to lose favor over there, so they decided to ban kratom.
Kratos?
Yeah.
That one's really fucking annoying. Banning kratom
Yeah,
doesn't make
poor
any
Pitmonk.
goddamn sense.
What are the effects of kratom anyway? What do people take kratom for?
Pain relief.
Opioids, right?
Colds.
Yeah, usually things like pain relief and like satisfying things like, you know, if you're suffering from like a strong addiction, you know, it can help with the cravings a lot.
Yeah, Pitmonk's used to get off of like opioids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I know Pitmonk was taking it for a while. I don't know if he still is, but
He probably still is.
I didn't know much about it.
The last time I talked to him, he hasn't really been using it very often because he just doesn't feel like he necessarily needs it at the moment, which is great. You know.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Jeff, I've broken out the pen.
Broken out the pen?
Fuck you know about the pen?
Are you getting fucking stoned?
The fuck do you know about the pen?
Are you getting stunned?
Stunned.
Everybody must get stoned.
See, like the thing is, it's not kratom isn't really like an anti-drug drug. It's like trying to think of the best way to put it.
It's not methadone, is it?
No, it doesn't. It's not like methadone.
No. It gets there is like something of a high that comes with it, you know, a little bit. It's a very strange sensation.
Yeah, it causes you to pass out on live streams too.
Yeah, it really can. I have definitely seen some people go night night because
it's like Pimpy, where he's like his mouth like
Pimpy.
More so than Floor Jeff, because Floor Jeff's a legend.
Floor Jeff is a legend. Floor Jeff's retired though. So.
Yeah, whatever happened to Floor Jeff? It's been a while.
He died.
Floor Jeff.
He died of alcohol poisoning.
No, not that bad. But Floor Jeff just got a little tired of feeling that fucking terrible every day.
Did you ever replace that bottle of Zabigniev you fucking broke?
No. No.
I still think the best thing I ever saw was Nick get so drunk he shut off his camera when TJ was here.
Oh yeah.
So
That was so bad. Oh my god. I had never seen Nick that fucking drunk before, but holy dick.
It's like he was dealing with his ex.
You know what it was? It was because Lacey Green was on, and then Lacey Green got him drunk.
No.
It's been a while since I've been really
Lacey Green
shit-faced
got me
drunk, but
drunk.
I've never been so drunk that I've been on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've been drunk and I've been on the floor before. The only problem was it's just like I'm laying down on the floor, so those rooms stop spinning. I still stare at the ceiling. It's still spinning.
I've never actually gotten drunk before. I've got. I'll be.
Well, you should try harder, fat ass.
That's what this is for.
Jesus Christ.
I get fucked up that one.
Are you gonna make me wanna like defend this poor guy that everybody keeps
Don't
picking
defend
on?
Dragon. He's perfectly capable of defending himself when he's not high.
He loves it.
But I like to defend people. I just I don't know.
He loves
not
it
Dragon's
twice
mother.
a year.
I'm getting
You are
white
not
now.
Dragon's mother.
Dragon's a sweetie pie. He's all good. He knows we love him.
I know.
You love him.
Right, because I don't like to get teased either, Dragon.
Makes one of us.
I don't like it.
Yeah. No, he's a sweetie pie. We rib on him like he's our little brother or something. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a brother with about 7
He's
years.
obviously the adopted one because I sure as hell was planned.
Jesus Christ.
See, there must have been like, yeah, we weren't supposed to get this kid, but the adoption agency won't let us return him.
Damn.
No refund.
I tell these jokes because I've been told I've been on the receiving end of these jokes before.
Oh yeah, no. Me too. I before he ended up being like the world's biggest piece of shit. My brother, yeah, he had a million of them.
By the way, I caught midweek Saints last night for the first time. It was my first Saints episode.
Yay.
Yes, and oh my God, you are ridiculously funny, all you guys. I was laughing at work, and my coworkers were looking around at me, going, "What the hell are you listening to?"
We had a lot of fucking
mother.
fun midweek.
Not safe for work stuff.
Yeah.
That's what the Saints will do to you, though.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty bad.
Nick is hilarious.
No, yes, Nick is incredible. I've never known anybody who has that much like perfect improv for doing that, and I was in awe of him, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, we have to work together. We really do. So,
yeah,
I mean, for fuck's sake, we go to me and Nick get invited to this horrible convention that didn't really work out. I mean, we had a lot of fun, but it was
Good old
it didn't work
Kilroy.
out. Yeah, good old Kilroy. And Nick has to give a speech. Like, he's not on a panel. I showed up and I had to moderate a panel, and I was fucking hungover as shit. And I still managed to do it, but that's easy. Nick had to give a speech and talk for like an hour and 15 minutes. So I wake his ass up and I'm like, dude, you need to write your fucking speech. You go on in like 2 hours. And he's like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm like, no, you need to write. And he's like, no, drinking helps me think. I'm like, oh, okay. So we go down to the bar. I leave him there. I come back about 15 minutes later, and he's looking at this tiny piece of paper. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, it's my bar receipt. I'm like, yeah, but what's all over it? He's like, oh, that's my speech. And it was perfect. His speech landed really good. He did a great job.
I wish it would have worked out, but I was trying to fuck with the 360 cam so too much.
The 360 thing?
Yeah, it didn't work out for
Tell
me.
us about the 360 cam.
It shoots in 360 degrees.
Shoots in 360. Problem is, it's staring at the ceiling.
It's like 2 fisheye lenses, right?
Yep, 2 fisheye lenses back to back. You know, it's pretty amazing. God, I got so much shit for that. No, and everybody at that fucking convention was like, "What is that thing?" And I'm like, "Okay, here we go again. It's a 360 camera." Oh yeah, how does it work? Well,
it shoots in 360.
Should have got one of those shoe wage gap buttons just for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I have to head out and go feed the husband.
All
He can
right.
feed
Nice.
himself, can he?
The husband should be able to feed himself.
That's right.
Agreed.
He
Agreed.
should be
But
feeding you, Queen.
he likes to
Exactly.
spend time with me
Hey,
after work,
boss.
and we're gonna go out to Subway and get ourselves some sandwiches.
I had Subway today, and it was so good. I
Yeah.
made a terrible mistake though. I was like, I'm gonna get myself a foot long tuna with like all these really good veggies, and it's gonna be, you know, I'm not really eating well.
can't
But I'm not
stand
eating
tuna.
bad as far as fast food goes. Subway's really not that bad. And
Gotcha.
so I'm like, cool.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna eat half of it for lunch and then half of it for dinner. And that is not what happened.
That's
You
never how
ate both lunch, didn't
never
you?
how
The whole thing was gone.
I can still top you though in terms of bad.
Oh yeah.
I went out with $30 to my name at midnight and got McDonald's.
Oh,
I don't get paid until Monday.
Oh no!
Yeah, I have $15 left.
Wow.
Ouch.
It's fine. I'll survive.
Stop.
Enough
Please.
money for beer.
More.
I'll
Links
just,
to Patreon. Don't worry.
Get you
Link
get
not
your 12
PayPal.
pack of beer, and then you're good to go for the
it's
weekend.
fine. It's fine. It's
That's
just
pretty
so
bad.
stupid.
Yeah.
I got invited to this party at the girls' place upstairs,
Mhm.
He hit
and
the party.
I didn't have booze, so I thought this will be fine. No, I got handed glass after glass after glass after glass. That's
Oh,
now
God.
6 hours
Damn.
ago.
Of what?
I don't know. I
shit.
honestly couldn't tell you what
So
was
you
going
were
to
being
happen.
fed
Mystery
drinks.
alcohol. All
You're
right.
being fed mystery alcohol when
but-
you don't have the fingernail polish to figure out if you're gonna get roofied or not.
But
be
these
so
people
lucky.
are seriously vanilla, so I am pretty sure that there was
What were you
nothing
done? What were
worse
you
than
fucking
wine.
pounding back watered down Mai Tais? The fuck?
No, we don't do drinks here. We just have like a bottle of something and just pour it.
That sounds about
Love
right.
me a good Mai Tai.
And to be fair, they're all like 21-ish. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking, I refuse to buy a liquor at a convention because I can't get drunk.
Night, guys.
Good night, Mickey.
Good night, Chief.
Fucking, I refuse now that I know that the bastards cut the shit.
Did they what?
Water it down, you mean?
Bars at like convention or bars at the places.
Oh
that are,
yeah.
they cut their. I found out they cut their stuff, and I'm just like, I've been drinking alcohol all day, and I don't feel even a slight buzz. This
Oh,
shit
yeah.
is this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who bitch it is? Who bitch is me? Hello, Ginger.
hello.
Who this?
This is Whitney. How are y'all?
Doing
Who the
good. How are
fuck is
you?
Whitney? Whitney's dead.
Dead? I'm just old, honey. I'm not dead yet.
damn.
Well, I'm pretty sure the cocaine said otherwise, but okay.
Nice. I don't bite.
Jesus Christ.
You don't bite? Well, then I'm not interested anymore.
That's okay. I'm not either. I gave it up for Lent.
Dragon's like
Good reply.
Dragon's doing
Good
his
reply.
Dragon's doing his interview audition for Gangland back there.
Fuck is happening? Oh my god.
Y'all behave yourself. This is my first time.
Is that what you told him?
Stay
Yeah.
home. Hey, need cocaine.
You guys are gonna get me fucking cracking up way too much right now. Holy shit.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Wait, no, let's not keep talking about cocaine. I can't handle it.
I do cocaine.
I say cocaine now.
You say cocaine now? That's just your
Never-
thing now? Is that just your
No,
thing?
no, American Dad with
No, I know.
Principal Lewis.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay, you fuck.
What do you
Fine.
like frogs?
I'll just make you explain
Make
the
it a
joke.
reference.
Oh, it's a good reference. No, it was great.
Sick
Totally
reference,
understood
Joe.
it.
Jeff, your sincerity is like
Totally
I can
understood
feel
the
it.
reference. Totally.
I just thought I'm in awe. I think it is. It's
I'm
wonderful.
gonna jump off real quick.
If you were in the same room, I would throw shit at you right now. This is why I gotta come party with you guys, because I'm like, I like Jeff and Nick a lot. I would really like for them to annoy the fuck out of me in person.
Oh yeah, we'd be really
You
good
say
at it.
that,
too.
but then
You
Nick
would
starts
like to
talking.
throw things at
Because
them.
that's what I look
is
for
what
in
you're saying.
friends, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
All right. gross
Only
shit.
true
I'm a
friends are
nurse.
the ones that are willing to annoy you.
I love gross shit. I'm used
Yeah.
to that. I've been a nurse a long time.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
as a nurse, you see a lot of gross crap.
Oh my
God.
What's the
God.
grossest thing you've ever seen?
Do not ask
Yeah.
her that question. She will tell you.
No, I want
I
to know. I want to
certainly
know.
I want
will.
to know.
Yeah.
Don't
Tell me.
answer.
Tell me.
Story time.
Please
Story
don't.
time. All right, y'all have something to drink and eat.
No,
Have something to drink.
I have purged my body before this just in case.
Oh well, that's too bad. Okay.
Real quick, I gotta
You.
ask, Jeff, how much longer are you gonna be live?
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Okay, I'll make it fast. The grossest thing I ever saw was in a shower room at a nursing home one time. This little lady was saying, "Oh, honey, my lady bits are bothering me. Can you have a look?" And I'm thinking, "Shit, I'd rather die, but okay." So I had a little look at the lady bits, and it kind of looked like roast beef that had been out in the sun for maybe a week or two.
Yep.
And then she stood up, and about half a bag of M&Ms fell out.
Out of her vagina?
Yeah.
Oh!
Now here's the real question:
I'm
Who
not
ate
done
them?
yet.
Oh
I'm
no.
not done yet.
Yeah. No, there's got to be more.
Not
Okay.
done yet.
Yeah, there's more. This little
There's
guy
always
that
more.
would go to everybody's room and get little snacks and stuff, he was wandering around the hall, and I'm like, "Hey, one of y'all take Edgar back down to his room." Well, before they could do that, here he comes, and he's picking him up off the floor, and he's going, thank you, honey."
Oh God!
Oh wow.
It
What is
was
it with old people?
horrible.
What is it with old people?
That
Explain this shit to me.
that is wonderful.
Oh, it was horrible. It was disgusting. Y'all have no idea.
Were like the colors all bled and shit too?
They were kind of a gray color. They matched
Oh,
the curtains,
God.
if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
She was so old that she sucked the color out of the M&M.
The color
Jeff
was probably
sounds like
bleeding
he's
all over
getting
the side of her
off.
legs.
Oh, it was awful. Y'all just have no idea. And that's not the
I don't
worst
want to
thing I've
have an
ever
idea.
seen. I'm sorry. You asked.
I didn't ask.
See,
Oh, I asked.
I
so
tried
mad.
that. I
I-
tried that whole nursing thing for like a week before I
Really?
broke. I
Fuck
couldn't
old
do it.
I could actually. I have something.
Detail.
I have something possibly worse.
Okay.
No,
I
you
used to
don't.
work,
No, you don't.
I used to work at a water park. Wait, sorry. I used to work at a water park, and we had outdoor bathrooms. So one day, this little girl has diarrhea and rubbed it all over the front of the outdoor bathrooms, on all of them, all through the.
Oh, God, stop.
Is that all? That's it?
Stop.
What's that smell?
We want to know. Stop it.
Okay.
Well, that's not too
Dude.
bad. That's not too bad.
Burn it
Dude,
all
I
to
have
the ground.
There's also been at least one suicide and one murder suicide at my other work.
Sounds like fun.
Ooh, I
That would be
love
fun.
dead people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if they're dead, they can't shove M&Ms up their vagina.
Dead girls don't say no.
Ew, God.
Oh,
You leave that
And now
necromantic
you
bullshit out of
made the
here.
nurse go, ew.
That's
Fucking
good.
hell.
You leave that
That was
necromantic
good.
bullshit out of this.
Props to anyone who got that Kung Fu Vampire reference.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I got it. Oh,
I'm
I
not
got
very
it.
familiar.
Yeah, I was actually not that surprised that you know who Kung Fu Vampire is, Jeff.
Mm-mm. Yep.
That guy's crazy.
So
I don't like his
there
music
is-
too much, but
There is one that can topple this.
Oh no.
So a doctor once told me of a case report that he'd read of a gay couple using an enema that contained quick drying concrete mix.
what the fuck?
And not only does that set, but it desiccates all the mucus from the lining. So They managed to get out at the end of it by basically a lot of hassle.
Cutting
It
this man a
was
new asshole.
basically, but they managed to remove a perfect cast of concrete
his
from the
booty
rectum,
hole.
including the entire inside.
That
The
better not be on
entire
a
intestinal tract.
God.
And the guy eventually, after obviously it was sanitized, managed to take out it and use it as a desk implement. Here we go. I found the case study. Yeah, this is exactly what I was trying to do. There you go. It's in the side chat, and there is the concrete cast.
Aw. Dominic, Craig, thank you very much. Look up CS Pierce. I will indeed. CS.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
American
The layer
philosopher.
of concrete was chipped off the upper part of the specimen and revealed a white plastic ping pong ball.
Oh
Wait,
wow.
wait.
Okay. Somebody just read this whole thing, will you?
Read it.
Don't actually do it. Please don't.
What? The concrete mix. All right. Rectal impaction following enema with concrete mix by Peter J. Stevens, MD, and Mark L. Taff, MD. This article describes an unusual rectal foreign body resulting from homosexual anal erotic activities. The patient had used an enema containing a concrete mix which became impacted and required surgical removal. The use, abuse, and complications of enema are reviewed. Keywords: anal eroticism, colorectal injuries, enemas, cement, foreign bodies, paraphilias. During the last 20 years, sexual habits have changed in Western society. Both homosexuals and heterosexuals have shown an increase in interest in anal erotic practices, including the use of enemas for sexual enjoyment. We report a case of a kismophiliac who had impacted a foreign body in his rectum following an enema with a concrete mix. Case report.
No.
A 20-year-old man presented to the emergency room complaining of rectal pain. A well-nourished, well-developed man without signs of intoxication was admitted in no apparent distress. Digital examination of the rectum revealed a stony hard mass. Abdominal plane films showed a vertically oriented, low-lying radiopaque object in the rectum. The spherical radio-receive is noted in the upper pole of the mass. A blood alcohol level was negative. No other drug testing was performed.
Fuck.
Upon further
the fuck
questioning,
did I
the
walk
patient said
into?
that approximately 4 hours earlier, he and his
giant
boyfriend
butthole.
had been fooling around. After stirring a batch of concrete mix, the patient laid on his back with his feet against the wall at a 45-degree angle, while his boyfriend poured the mixture through a funnel into his rectum. After the concrete mass hardened, it became so painful that he sought medical care. Under general anesthesia, the anus was dilated and 2 Foley catheters were inserted alongside the rectal mass to relieve suction. A concrete case of the rectum was delivered without incident. The rectal mucosa was intact with a hypermic and edematous appearance. The patient was kept overnight and discharged uneventfully the following morning. The attending physician recommended a psychiatric consultation, but the patient declined.
The doctor would figure out he had the level 13 gay.
Here we go. Last part. Pathologic examination. Examination of the specimen revealed a perfect concrete cast of the rectum, measuring 12 by 7 by 5 centimeters and weighing 275 grams. Figure 2. A thin layer of feces coated the surface and crevices. Grooves in the mass. With
lots of shit.
Folds. A layer of concrete was chipped off the upper part of the specimen and revealed a white plastic ping pong ball. This corresponded to the radiolucency observed in the abdominal X-ray.
What the fuck, man?
People are so stupid.
That would be weird, bro.
Look, art requires sacrifice, okay?
Best
There are the two images of the cast removed and of the X-ray with the inside.
You know, this reminds me of there's this guy who will take like molten aluminum and pour into like fire ant hills.
I love how Jeff's looking at the screen.
No. Best beer pong trophy ever.
Wow.
Beer pong and the moment you're playing beer pong and your boyfriend's asshole is the cup.
Oh.
And at this point, his ass could probably hold a can of beer.
Why does he get to have all the fun? That's not fair.
I don't know, Jeff. Nobody's stopping. Nobody's stopping.
All right,
you or
Jeff, I'll
Memory
be
from
over
doing
in a
this.
couple hours.
All right.
Jeff, as far as I understand, nobody is stopping you or Memory from doing this.
Oh,
Well,
you
that
know
was
what? I'm good.
That was a twist.
yeah.
In turns.
This is what a wonderful news story this was.
Hey, now you've got the show for your first Pornhub Saints episode.
Is it ever going to be a thing?
Yeah,
And I can just see Nick. Just no, Jeff.
I actually
left. No, keep your hands. No, yes, okay. Memory, help him. Okay.
I actually do have it figured out how we're going to do it. We're gonna have to use a service called Plex Storm. Because it's basically like Twitch, but you can also have lewd streams, basically.
Yeah,
I've heard it's crap,
Okay.
but
I like
it'll
how you put
work.
thought into this.
What's
You want
that?
to do an 18+ late night Saints is what you're saying. Since
Yeah,
you can't
basically
actually do Pornhub.
Yeah, we can't do the
It's the
Pornhub
holiday
thing.
of the drunken peasants.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm
See,
looking
Pornhub
this thing up now, but I may be looking this thing up now.
Oh Jesus!
Pornhub, you know what Pornhub needs to do? They need to have their own, like their own 18+ podcast. Don't even have to have sex. Everyone just is just naked.
I
They
wouldn't be
have something
surprised if
like
that
that, but
already
it's
exists.
not.
Oh, come on.
It exists, but it's not Pornhub exclusive.
Like, there's this chick on this website, and she's playing Overwatch, but she's sitting there and she's got a dildo right in front of her, and you know that once she gets a win, she's probably gonna do something interesting.
Not a win. It's probably just
Pornhub's
donation
got videos
based.
of fucking some chick playing GTA while riding a fucking dildo.
Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that.
Oh god.
Hey,
Come
the
on
things
now.
people do
This
for
is
money.
Strange
The
fetishes.
things that happens when you just start going through Pornhub related video searches. So how did I get here again? Oh, that's right. I clicked on this.
I've
this,
already
this,
seen
this, and then
everybody naked.
4 hours later, huh?
Everybody. I've already seen everybody naked. Nurses have seen everything. Everything.
That's true.
Oh, dude, you know what? You know who does use Plexstorm a lot? Actually, Girl Does Rant.
Really?
Yeah, she started doing that and broke their servers, didn't she?
Better than Twitch Thoughts. I mean, I that's kind of in a way like
Twitch
I
Thoughts
don't
that actually put out.
I don't mind Twitch Thoughts. Not really. Like if people want to spend their money on that, like let them spend their money on it. It's fine. It's work. It's fine.
I just never
Don't
quite
hate the
understood
player, hate the
appeal.
game.
But I also believe in real capitalism, which is if there's something like Plexstorm and there are ladies who are willing to basically do the exact same thing but get full-blown fucking naked and they get all the fucking money, good for them.
Hey, you spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. It's their money.
You know what I love,
Exactly.
honestly?
Yeah,
Here'd be an interesting way to do on like a Plexstorm stream. You have like strip poker, but you do it like with gaming. You like strip like strip deathmatch. Basically, each time you lose, you have to
Every
take
time
off-
you take it out, you lose a piece of clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
The women that I see the face cam for are kind of scary looking.
What?
What on Plexstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you mean. And
The
yes,
one
I
that's next
agree.
to the one with
Like
the one that's the stream that's categorically next to the one where she's got the dildo in front of her.
Yeah. She looks kind of scary.
Yeah.
The-
All right.
the
I don't want
forehead.
to.
It's the forehead.
I don't want to be too judgy on like people.
No,
who
no,
are
no,
getting
I'm
like
still
that,
aroused.
but-
Oh,
no,
they're making money, man. Who are you to judge?
yeah. I mean, I'm
What do you
still
think,
aroused.
fantasy
It's
drones?
good.
Like, what is
Like
this?
y'all look at their face. Come on.
I need to make this a thing.
What is she doing? Okay. Anyway, all right. You know what? We're gonna go offline. So anybody who's watching live or in the future, this is the end. Bye bye. We're all gonna go hang out off air and get naked. So bye. See you later.
Sweet.